Tiny TV out in Waikiki. Nice evening, sun setting, and a familiar face on the show, Harris Nakamoto. Hey Harris, what are we doing in Waikiki tonight?
We're doing a hula.
What's going on? I see a lot of friends and just a lot of, I guess, reminiscing.
Yeah, we're here for our Redlands gang, University of Redlands, our reunion, our summer reunion, get together. Over 35 years, we've been just get all of our classmates together to have a nice summer evening dinner.
Now, I notice I'm seeing a lot of food, some from the restaurant here, some not.
Yeah, well, of course, first time that I came to this restaurant, and it's called Barefoot Beach Cafe. Great food. We had some of their hamburger steak, we had their chicken and so forth, but we also brought some supplementary food, you know, just to make sure that we don't go home hungry.
And we got some live music in the background. Now, this reunion isn't just friends, it's bonding beyond, I guess, even school, college, high school, and into when you were a small kid kind.
Oh yeah, you know, well, we have all the different, I mean, all of these guys pretty much are some way tied to University of Redlands, but classmates of ours of all different years. And then, as you can see, we got Iolani at our time was all boys, but you see Phyllis, she was Phyllis Nakasone, but now Phyllis Morooka. Phyllis was part of our gang at University of Redlands, and that's why we all get together.
Now, this Redlands group is kind of tight. I mean, I see you guys laughing, having a good time, and you guys traveled everywhere. I was looking at some of the pictures. How many years was that? Well, obviously four or more?
Over a span of 4 years, we traveled, we hubbed out of where Redlands is 60 miles east of Los Angeles. We went all the way down south to Tijuana, San Diego area, but definitely Brian, Alvin, and Phyllis, and myself, we're the main core that traveled throughout all the way up to Vegas, even all the way up north. We went up to San Francisco, picked up some of our classmates there, and then all the way up to Seattle.
Mm-hmm. What about the school side? I see a lot of fun and craziness, but how'd you guys do in school?
Well, that was part of the education, is the fun. You know, in terms of the books and studies, we try to balance our lives.
You were the coach of the flag football team?
Yeah, the girls, Grossmont Hall, which is all girls dormitory. Brian, Alvin, and I were the coaches for their flag football team, and we won the championship. And Phyllis was our famous quick scat back, running back out there, always scoring the touchdowns. We had all kind of plays drawn up.
Harris, how did the mainland guys accept you guys? I mean, you were always smiling in those pictures, but how did they accept the locals?
Oh, you know, for us, for them, they actually took care of us really well. Of course, we took care of them because we, you know, Hawaii guys, we're not short on food, right? So we'll be cooking rice, have spam, Portuguese sausage. Every night we'll be cooking, even after a regular dinner, we'll be cooking and cooking and cooking. So, you know, they really liked us because we always had plentiful of food, and they respected us because even in sports, you know, we did well.
Well, things haven't changed. A lot of food and a lot of guys and girls. Phyllis seemed to be like a guy in there. She was right with you guys everywhere.
Yeah, you know, I mean, we traveled. She was tough as nails. She always used to tell us, like, actually one time we stripped Alvin down to his pants, and Alvin said, "Close your eyes, Phyllis." And Phyllis said, "I'm not going to close my eyes. I'm going to look at the whole thing."
Was there much to see anyway?
No.
Alvin having a good time there too, and
we call him the Olive Man.
who was the sturdy guy? Who was the one that kind of captained the team? Was it you?
Actually, it wasn't me. It was Brian. Brian is a sturdy man. He always was real cool and composed. Actually, he was and very bright. I mean, he's a dentist now. You know, he's very bright for. And then Phyllis also was a real main core in terms of making sure, you know, when we travel and so forth. But she would be one probably she'll be traveling with us with probably 9 other guys. Yeah, but just one of the guys.
So Brian, I heard you were like the guy who kind of held these guys together. You were the dad of the group.
Elmer's glue.
Oh, well, these guys are just like brothers.
yeah.
So, you know, from high school to college, we're all together, so it's great.
We're not that close.
And we noticed you're kind of helping feed everybody with some food you smuggled in here.
Gotta be local, right? Gotta be local. Local style.
What was your best memory about the days with these guys back in Redlands? And what area is Redlands for some of our viewers?
Southern California, by San Bernardino. Yeah.
What's some of your best memories? We were looking at a lot of pictures and just you guys hugging and a very close bunch.
Spending Thanksgiving together, you know, because no one could go home, so we all stayed together. Yeah.
Who cooked the turkey?
Harris.
There's the chef there, the humble guy. He was talking about everybody else, but talk about Phyllis, because she's the girl that kind of hung out with all the guys.
Phyllis was like one of the guys. You know, there's always like 7 of us, and Phyllis was always like our mom. Yeah.
So she's the mom, you're the dad. How come you guys never got married?
Next.
So Alvin, they seem to pick on you a lot, as well as Randy, but how come you were such a muscular guy at the Grand Canyon?
Yeah, I didn't study. I just lifted weights.
But now you're an educator.
Yes, I'm a PE teacher now.
So if any of your students are watching right now, this might not be too good. So tell us about your memories of this group together, hanging out on the mainland, and who decided that you guys were all going to go to the same school?
Actually, we didn't really talk to each other that we were going to go. We just kind of happened to go together. And then actually Harris's parents were barbers, and they had a barbers convention, and they brought a bunch of us together.
How about some of those shots that we got of you guys traveling all over the place? Where was your favorite?
Favorite, I think, was Grand Canyon, hiking down the Grand Canyon.
And what about now when you guys get together? What is it like? Is it like the same old, or is there any difference?
Yeah, pretty much the same feelings come together, and you talk about good times. These guys are my friends for life. Went to high school together, college together, and I trust them in my life.
Talk about the mom of the group, Phyllis, because she kind of held you guys together too.
I feel like she really was the mom. She's like we really like her sons getting together. Like I remember we used to put on a luau at the university once a year, and you know, as boys, Yolani boys, we don't know how to dance, and kind of, come on, you guys, you got to get up there and you know, be more fluid. Don't be like robots when you dance the hula. But she was always the one there to pull us together.
You can give us a sample of the dance.
No.
So Harry, tell us about your Redland days. You're wearing red, is that why?
Red Raider. Iolani.
Okay. So you guys all went to Iolani too?
Yes, sir. But they're a lot older than I am. Can't you tell?
What do you do now?
I work with Randy. I'm an attorney.
Oh, wow. So we have all these successful people, Iolani and Redlands, but still I've seen those pictures of you guys goofing around. So that shows that you can have fun in college, huh?
Yes, a lot of fun. Too much fun.
What's your best memory?
Hanging around with these guys. Relaxing.
What about the girls?
No girls.
What is Phyllis then?
She's one of the boys. She's been always one of the boys.
They never had to have girls around.
So where does the name Sarge come from?
It's too long of a story. I don't think you have enough tape for that. Let's just leave it at that.
All right. Now tell us about your best thoughts of this group when you guys used to hang out in Southern Cal.
We had lots of fun. But best of all was Phyllis taking good care of us from day one. Wow. So they were there when I got there. So and Harry and I both came up at the same time. And
Are you saying you're younger than all these other guys?
duh.
And what about today? I mean, we got everybody here and everyone kind of shuffling through the photo album. Everybody's having good memories. What's going through your mind?
No, they're so supportive. Always, always so supportive. No matter what, you know? I mean, there's times where like everybody's doing their own thing, but if one person calls, usually everybody comes. Sometimes Randy forgets where to go or what time or what he's supposed to do, but
he's trying.
But he's trying and he comes. He always comes through.
He even brought his puka shells, I saw
Brought his
today.
puka shells. And Terrence, who didn't make it to Redlands, but is a Iolani gang also. He's always there. And Cindy, Sarge's wife, she went to Redlands after I left.
She went to Redlands too?
Yeah, after I left though. She was a Theta.
So you guys are meeting some new people tonight, like they're joining the group.
Maybe, yeah, because Harris, you knew Cindy went. Oh, after we graduated, Cindy came.
How did tonight come about? Like, who planned it? How did it work?
Brian just said, yeah, Brian planned it and said, let's just get together, casual, either his house or here, you know, because it's a nice place. And prior to this, yeah, he would get us together for Super Bowls. And then, you know, every now and then we get together like at Side Street or just different, you know, people's houses. But I guess not often enough, even if we live so close to each other. So it's good to see, always good to see everyone together. Because, you know, we always do the old Redlands, what we used to do to each other, what they used to do to each other. But, you know, at Redlands, I always had dates for sorority parties, fraternity parties, you know.
So did we.
It looks like no one missed a beat. Everybody is still kind of talking and hanging out just like
Yeah,
before.
yeah. And some guys didn't join sorority or fraternities, but, you know, GDIs, but, you know, when we needed like formal dates and stuff, we always knew we could call on each other, right? Right. And we had a bunch of guys who would still come, even if they didn't go to Redlands. They were like Redlands guys, because they came from like USC, University of Denver, Chan from Oregon and Hawaii, you know, and all these guys would get together, vacations, breaks.
Picking them up, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else is going through your mind now? How are you doing? How are you feeling today?
Good. Very good, because probably these guys.
What about your family? Is this kind of your extended family?
Yeah, I'm an only child, so, you know. But my kids are home, and we've been beefing a little bit, but, you know, it's okay. My son's only home for 1 more week. He's a good kid, but sometimes. And my daughter.
A lot of everybody is like hugging. They're seeing each other, shaking hands. I mean, the closeness. It's hard to see that in groups extend this long, year after year.
Yeah, that's true. That is true, you know. And in high school, maybe we weren't that close. Few of us were. You know, like on the weekends, staying up till 4 in the morning. Especially Harris, you know, he had a car from like 10th grade, so, you know. And Ted Abe, yeah. Terrence, yeah. They always had cars, so, you know, Bert Oka. So it gets started like at 10 o'clock. In those days, you know, people stay out till like 4. Yeah.
How did you graduate? There's so much fun going on.
Wayne had to be home at 12 o'clock, so we would get him home, and that's why he went to a different school.
Anything else? Because you're the mom of the group, would you like to end this? And anything else you want to add?
No, they've been all great sons throughout the years, you know. Good boys most of the time. And I know I can always count on them.
Forever?
Forever.
Even that one?
Oh, my husband. Oh, yeah.
Thank God for all these other sons.
Aww.